Welcome. I'm really glad you're here. This is Quiet English with Jacque, and I'm Jacque. Let's take a quiet moment together. In today's episode, we begin a brand new story. The Happy Prince by Oscar Wilde. This is part 1. Listen for the feeling of the story and the rhythm of the English. Sometimes the most beautiful things we see are hiding something deeper inside. High above a city, on a tall column, stood the statue of the Happy Prince. He was covered in thin leaves of gold. His eyes were bright sapphires, deep blue and shining. And on the handle of his sword, there was a large red ruby. Everyone admired him. "He is as beautiful as a weather vane," said one man, "only not quite so useful." "He is like an angel," said a mother to her child. "Why can't you be like the Happy Prince?" she asked. "I am glad there is someone in the world who is happy," said a disappointed man, looking up at the statue. But the Happy Prince was not truly happy. When he was alive, he lived in a beautiful palace. There was no sadness there, no pain. He played in the garden and laughed with his friends, and because he did not know sorrow, he was called the Happy Prince. But now, where he stood, he could see everything. From his high place above the city, he saw the poor, he saw the sick, he saw people who were cold and hungry and alone. And though his heart was made of lead, he began to feel something. He began to feel sadness. One night, a small swallow flew over the city. His friends had already gone to Egypt, where the sun was warm, but he had stayed behind. Now he was ready to leave. As he flew over the city, he saw the statue of the Happy Prince. "I will stay here for the night," he said. "It is a fine place with plenty of fresh air." So the swallow flew down and rested between the feet of the statue. "I have a golden bedroom," he said softly. But just as he closed his eyes, a drop of water fell on him. Then another. "What is this?" he said. "There is not a cloud in the sky." He looked up and he saw something surprising. The eyes of the Happy Prince were filled with tears, and tears were running down his golden face. "Who are you?" asked the swallow. "I am the Happy Prince." "Why are you crying?" asked the bird. "You have made me wet." And the statue said softly, When I was alive, I did not know sorrow, but now I can see everything, and my heart is full of sadness. If you'd like, just pause for a moment and picture the scene in your mind. A quiet city at night, a golden statue, and a small bird listening closely. Thank you for listening to Quiet English with Jackie. This story reminds us that sometimes seeing clearly changes everything. If you enjoy these stories, I would truly love to hear from you. Send me a message and tell me where you are listening from and one thought of feeling you had during this episode. I may share your message in a future episode. In the next episode, the little bird makes a choice, and that choice will change everything. Until next time, take care and God bless.